You belong to a species that, at times, even Mother Nature may regret bringing into existence. A species that no other life form could dream of becoming. A species that has wiped out thousands of species from this planet. A species that is struggling to control its own progress. This species is called humanity. Humans evolved about 300,000 years ago in Africa as Homo sapiens. Back then, we were just one among many species, living in small groups, following the only rule that nature had ingrained in us, the rule of survival. Survival. This primal drive has pushed us to where we are today. We weren't the biggest, fastest, or strongest. Unlike other creatures, we had no venomous fangs, no sharp claws, no thick hides for protection. But where we lacked in physical strength, we made up for with something far greater. Our mind, the human brain, a marvel of evolution. On this Earth, which is 4.5 billion years old, with over 8.7 million species, one species, barely 300,000 years old, dominates it all. Not through brute strength, but through the sheer power of imagination. But this very mind, our greatest asset, is also our greatest challenge, because there is a flaw that could be our undoing. We humans cannot fully control our own minds. Strange, isn't it? For a species that has conquered the planet, we often cannot conquer our own thoughts. When faced with survival, our minds become razor sharp. History has shown this time and again. When the stakes are life and death, human potential knows no bounds. Take the creation of the atomic bomb, for example. The atomic bomb, one of humanity's darkest creations, was born out of a race for survival. A race that showed us the terrifying extent of our potential when our existence is at stake. But what happens when there's no immediate danger? What happens when survival isn't on the line? We create our own enemies. We fabricate reasons to strive, to compete, to prove ourselves. Without pressure, without rivals, our minds become sluggish. The brain, as powerful as it is, can also deceive us. Sigmund Freud said it best: while we lie effectively to others, we lie even better to ourselves, and that is a terrifying truth. Even the worst among us, those who commit unspeakable acts, are capable of justifying their actions to themselves. It's a glimpse into the darkest corners of the human psyche. The mind, unchecked, can make even the most heinous act seem reasonable. Humans are a part of nature, yet today we stand as its greatest threat. In our quest for progress, we've outpaced nature's rhythms, leaving destruction in our wake. And as we push boundaries, are we truly prepared for the world we are creating? We gathered food for 70,000 years. We farmed for 58,000. From farming to science took 10,000 years. From science to computers, just 650. And from computers to AI, less than a century. The rate of our progress should inspire awe and fear. We create our own demons. And as history has shown us, the greatest enemy of humanity is often humanity itself. So, the question remains, what should we feel about being part of this species? Pride or shame? The answer perhaps is both.